afternoon, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with another Hearthstone Arena. Kick things off with some Shaman action. The draft was very kind to me. It was a very lucky draft. I have no complaints except for the lack of upper end creatures, but we have so many quality cards. Like every single card here is a quality card. There's no, random merfolk buff up rares. There's no leper gnomes. There's none of this crap. It's just all quality cards. Curve could be better, but hey. Played a couple of games. Pretty close, actually, I would say. Druid had a really great play. Almost came back. A Hunter got me down to half health and might have been able to burn me out, but didn't quite have the right card. So it's been close. But this deck is strong. This deck can go the distance with a little bit of luck. Let's see who we get as our next worthy opponents. We had Hunter, we had Druid, and of course we have Warrior. Well, let's hope I get my Harvest Golem and my Swamp Ooze here. That's great. Both oozes, yes please. We will keep the Dragonling mechanic. This is also resilient against weapons. It survives a whack from a Fiery War Axe, and it spawns a little Chumper Nugget alongside it. So actually this is like one of the few times I'm playing against a Warrior and I'm not afraid of turn 2 Fiery War Axe. It is totally fine. Now, do I want to coin this guy out? If I do, the next one I could play an Ooze, but I don't actually want to rush the Oozes. Let's just actually take it slow here. You can play something, I'll play this, we can trade. I can then coin out the Dragonling mechanic, play this on turn 4. That seems all totally fine. I want to really hold on to my Oozes because unless this Warrior had a ballsack level unlucky draft, he's got weapons in here, and I'm just going to hold on to these as long as I can. Now, I mean, sometimes it's correct to, play your outs early. It's possible that he gets me in a really rough situation or something or whatever. But as long as it is feasible for me to not be playing my Oozes, I'm not going to be playing them. Interesting choice here, doing that. I'll just go ahead and kill this. And do I want to use Rockbiter Weapon to kill this thing? If I Rockbiter, I'm in a kind of an unfortunate spot, because I would only have 3 mana available. Yeah, actually, we'll do it. We'll Rockbiter Weapon. Let's just kill it. It's going to hit me at least once, so I might as well let it die right now. It's a good time to use it. And we'll make a totem. We're going to hold on to those Oozes. We're going to start our totem collection. This is actually pretty nice. It's really nice against Warriors, because that means Warriors have to, if they get a weapon, they have to waste a weapon swing on this Stoneclaw totem, which is just terrible for them to do. Next turn, I got options. I can play the Dark Iron Dwarf if I need to and kill something with this, or if he plays big stuff, I can just hide behind my Taunt Totem and play a Dragonling mechanic. So I'm feeling really good. This is a good start. Haha! Pint-sized Summoner, you say? I don't think so, bub. So this is definitely the time for the Dark Iron Dwarf. Surprise! By the way, in case you didn't know, Dark Iron Dwarf is a pretty good card. Alright, well, we're definitely in really great shape here. I have some card advantage. It's not as good quite as it looks, because one of my cards is the coin, but even discounting the coin, I've got 6 cards on the screen to my opponent's 5. He does have to play, but I do have my second player compensation still in the wings if I need it. He's got a weapon there. That's pretty good. That weapon's about to die. This is probably going to be when I use my coin, actually. So he can run the wolf in, use the weapon to finish me off. That's fine. And so now, what happens is the following. First, we play Swamp Ooze, destroy the weapon. Dink, link, link. And then now, let's play the coin. I'm going to play this guy here, actually. The reason for that is, I want to square off against his 3/3. And I want to be able to Bloodlust, make this guy a 6/3, and charge into something huge if he happens to play something huge, like, say, a Fen Creeper. I think this is one of the things that's easiest to mess up. Jesus Christ. As an inexperienced player, is waiting to use Bloodlust as exclusively a kill card. That is not what it is. I mean, you can use it for utility in the game as well. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do here is think carefully. I definitely want to kill one of these guys. I mean, that's just definite. So we're going to do that. Now, the thing is, this weapon doesn't actually help him right now. It's like, I could just, these are already set to trade, Do I really want to play the Ooze? No, what I think I want to do is actually totem up. Let's see if I'm lucky enough to get a taunt. I am not. Well, that's fine. We're going to play this guy down. Just me and Mr. Bitey. And pass the turn. It's really sad the healing totem's not healing me here, because if he has Arcanite Reaper, he can start to burn me out. But basically, I don't want to waste the Ooze on this stupid thing. It's not really that helpful. He's probably just going to kill one of my totems with it or just smack me with it. And if he has got a Gore Howl in there, if he's got Arcanite Reapers in there, I want to save the Ooze for them. Now next turn, I do have 4 creatures on the board. Probably 2 of them will be killed, but Bloodlust might be relevant. If he's not putting any pressure on me, I'm going to just drop this guy down and get ready to start the beat cakes. It's beat cake. It's a cake of beating. Alright, what does he got for me here? Ah, that's a pretty good card. So he's going to pop the Divine Shield off of that. That's a bit tricky, I have to say. So I would have to use Bloodlust in order to get both of these guys to die, which is a little bit sad. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Bloodlust would only really... Oh, Jesus. Well, he made a pretty good play there. He cleared all my board, basically. Lava Burst. Do I want to use that to kill this? I don't know. I'm a little bit scared to let this guy attack me for 4 damage. I think this could get ugly. Then again, I think Lava Burst is better for other things. Okay, we don't need anything here. Let's just actually just play this. That's fine. And let's drop the Ravenhold Assassin. This might have to be used defensively to kill a big creature of his if Lava Burst doesn't cut it. We'll see. I can't quite kill him yet. I can deal 9 plus 6 is 15 damage, so I'm not really bringing him any close to death. There was that one turn where he killed off all my stuff. It was very unfortunate. Maybe I should have played the Ooze. The Ooze would have, you know, saved one of my creatures from dying. But if he does play another weapon at some point here, I'm going to be really happy I kept this Ooze around. And my opponent is going to be really unhappy. So going down to 16 health against a warrior is really scary. Oh no, that's really bad. Oh Jesus, that's really bad. Fuck my life, this is terrible. Oh god, he's going to hit me for a lot of damage. I'm going to go down to 10 health. Ouch. 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 Thankfully, he can whack me once with an Arcanite Reaper and I'm going to be okay. But golly damn Jesus, this is a bit of a scary situation. So it's a smart move, pausing to kill my guy first, so to stop me from being able to kill his stuff. Alright, well, this is terrible. Do I want to play this? I don't think I do. I think I have to kill this thing. I just need more creatures. I need more creatures on the board. If I had more creatures, I could Bloodlust effectively here. Earthshock doesn't quite do it. I could silence this and leave it alive. That seems silly. Alright, well, let's flip a totem, see if we can get a taunt. We cannot. Actually, that's not irrelevant. That means Earthshock will kill this guy. He does a lot of damage. Let's. So we're in desperation mode here. Let's go ahead and Lava Burst this thing, and let's kill this thing. Do I play the Ooze? I can't afford to play the Ooze. Basically, if I play the Ooze right now and he busts out an Arcanite Reaper, I just lose. So I have to just stay where I'm at. And my opponent is running a little bit low on cards. Hopefully he doesn't draw Battle Rage. That would draw 3 cards here. Fiery War Axe. Okay, so is he going to actually smack my Ravenhold Assassin? Alright, he is. So he takes some damage there. Oh, geez, that's not good. That's really unfortunate. Fuck my life. Well, I don't have enough mana to play this guy and the Ooze, so I'm either killing his axe or I'm playing this. Man. If I play this, I cannot do this guy. The overload from the Lava Burster is really hurting. If I do this, he's going to hit me for 6, down to 8. I guess it's not the end of the world, but all I can really do is... Aha, so I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's always draw a card first. Lava Burst. Oh, 1 mana short! Ugh. Do I play this? Hope for a Taunter, 1 in 4 chance to try to save my Azure Drake? No, just kill the weapon. Gotta do it. Alright, so we're definitely in trouble here. I'm hanging in there. I've got the answers. If he just doesn't burn me out, I'll be okay. But if he plays Arcanite Reaper, then he wins. Unless I can keep flipping taunt totems like a Biaus. Right, he's gonna pop the Divine Shield to kill my Drake. It seems like a perfectly fine use of his time. Alright, he's trading. That's good. That means he doesn't think he can burn me out. I really could use my Lightning Storm here. Alright, well there it is. His hand is all played out. Mine's all in my hand. I'd really love to have a totem on the board so I could Bloodlust and kill something, but that is not to be. Fire Elemental is pretty good right here. Oh my god, it's really good. So that thing can die. And this thing can die. Alright, I am hanging on! Hanging on here against Monar the Warrior. Got a 9-7 coming down. That's not super relevant. He's going to try to race me down. I think it's absolutely the correct play. Absolutely the correct play, because basically if he can draw an Arcanite Reaper, he can burn me out. We're going to need to go ahead and kill this. Going to make a totem. I'm going to make the beast. Bit risky for sure. I mean, if he does have, like, let's say he draws Execute, he runs this guy in, kills me, gets a 3-3. Alright, then I have to, like, spend my Fire Elemental to kill it. But, still. It's the best I can hope for here. He's gonna swing past Scarlet Crusader. Okay. Can I kill my opponent? He's got 24 life. I can deal 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 9 is 24. Dark Iron Dwarf. Let's just make sure my math is okay. Well, I really should make sure before I commit to this. Okay, 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 9 is 24. 18 plus 6 is 24. I kill him exactly. You know, just in case I've got stupid face brain, I'm just going to put that down first. Then we're going to Bloodlust. And this time we did use Bloodlust as our killing card. Wow! Whew. I'm amazed I hung in there as long as I did. It's a good thing I had those oozes. Kids, this is why you gotta draft the Acidic Swamp Ooze. Warriors are in town, and they love to use weapons. So, obviously I was lucky that I drew them both, but I gotta give myself some credit for, first of all, drafting them, and second of all, for keeping them in my opening hand. And third of all, for not playing them early on. I mean, some players would have, like, coined it out on the first turn or whatever and tried to put down 2/3/2s. I held them back, and it was totally correct. I killed a Wrathy Weaponsmith Axe, and I also killed a Fiery War Axe, and that was pretty clutch. Alright, that was a good game. It was close, but it was good. All my games have been close. So I'm definitely in a bit of a tricky situation. We got Mainstream the Mage. That's a pretty awesome name, actually. I like it a lot. Okay, this hand is just not that great. It's slow. I don't want to play this against mages. They have a billion and one ways to kill it. Let's just actually ship it all back. This is one of the advantages of having a curve that's a bit lower than it should be, is you can fish a little bit harder for stuff. So this is not the greatest hand, but if by a miracle the Pine-Sized Summoner lands on turn 2 and sticks, this can come out on turn 3, which would be very strong. Now, mages have a million and one ways to deal with it, such as, for example, playing a creature on turn 1 with the coin. Alright, that's fine. What we're going to do here is... I can't play this, it just dies. We're going to play the Pine-Sized Summoner. So basically, I'm just inviting my opponent to trade, and I'm totally cool with it. Just 100%, 100% cool with it. That's fine. If she wants to do that, she can do it. I'd actually much rather have this trade than have her play like a Frostbolt. Alright, 50-50 shot of killing... Go! It's a 50-50 chance, and it landed. That hurts. Luckily, she had nothing else to do with 2 mana, so it could have been a whole lot worse. But still, that's a bit painful. Alright, Totem is just going to die. This Totem's just going to die. Let's play Questing Adventurer. Basically, against mages, life is precious. You don't want to fall behind on life to the point where if they drafted a Pyroblast and a Fireball, they can just finish you off. So I'm just inviting this trade. I'm just trying to hang in there, hoping that she misses a beat. Fuck! She did not miss a beat. She's got the Frostbolt. Fuck my life. So she's just whacking me down with this. Still nothing to do with 2 mana, so seems to be a bit of a late game oriented card. Let's go ahead and see if this can stick. This is definitely Hearthstone at its least fun, where you play something, it dies. You play another thing, it dies. You play another thing, it dies. So hopefully these guys can live, and hopefully she doesn't have like Cone of Cold, because this Sorcerer's Apprentice has just been hitting me a lot. I mean, I've taken like 6 or 9 damage from this bitch. Yeah. Boy, this is getting a little bit tricky. And I've also... No, I've taken 6 damage from it, 1 from an Arcane Missile, and 2 from Hero Ability. But anyway, hopefully we can hang on in there. If it's one of those games where like I just did everything I could, I played my hand and everything just died and there's nothing I can do, then it's just one of those games. And that's just how it goes. But it's not over yet. It's possible that this mage will miss a beat. And if that should be the case, then I'll be okay with it. 21 life is a little bit perilous, but not the end of the world against a mage. It's really when you get down to around 15 that things start to get a bit scary. This would be very interesting. This, and maybe Arcane Explosion to kill off both my guys. Is that what you're planning? I'm not sure that's really worth it. Oh no, just that and Hero Ability. Interesting. Got anything for 2 mana? No! Alright! We hung on! Friends, comrades, we have survived. Alright, let's go ahead and play around Blizzard a little bit. So I'm going to put down the Flame Tongue Totem to beef up this attack. This thing's probably going to die to hero ability shortly. And I'm actually going to play the Scarlet Crusader. Reason being, it survives against Blizzard, the Divine Shield pops, and you know, having it be buffed by the Flame Tongue Totem is incredibly good. I mean, this is a 5-1 with Divine Shield, so a lot of what my opponent can play right here would just die. Is that a Cone of Cold? Uh-oh, it's a Cone of Cold. Oh no! Spellbreaker! I am 100% okay with that. Wow. I am 100% that. It is totally fine. So I've got this 0-3, which could get buffed by Bloodlust later. Cool. And the Scarlet Crusader can still take care of this dude. And I could even Dark Iron Dwarf pump this and trade that in. Keep the Divine Shield on that. Everything's great. Or, okay, this is even better. Always think about Flame Strike, folks. It's coming up in a couple turns. This survives Flame Strike, because it's got 5 health. This survives Flame Strike, it's got Divine Shield. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. I don't feel like I'm overextending or anything. And we'll swing. Really wish I had more Fire Elementals in this draft. That would have been awesome. But this is going good. It's turned around, guys. It's turned around. Now I've got good cards to back things up here. This is good. This is good. Polymorph. Okay, fair enough. Alright, where's that? Okay, so notice how she used the hero ability on my Scarlet Crusader rather than on the sheep. That is a signal that she's got Flame Strike. So let's see if I actually Bloodlust, which I just drew, is worth it. I got 2, 6, 7 damage. 7 plus 12 is 19. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. This is all about to die to Flame Strike. Maybe my opponent doesn't have it, but she telegraphed Flame Strike really clearly by popping the Divine Shield rather than killing the sheep. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and take advantage of the opportunity while it's there. To Bloodlust. Get her to almost dead. So she's down to 3 health. Let's make a totem because I might as well. If she has Flame Strike, it's going to be her whole turn, and then the following turn I can repopulate with Flesh-Eating Ghoul and Dark Iron Dwarf at the very least. And threaten to kill her. If she doesn't have Flame Strike, let's say she was popping this because she has Arcane Explosion or something like that, then, and these totems will survive, I can actually Dark Iron Dwarf, get her down to 1 health, and then she is in a serious Troublosity. So this is pretty good. Everything dies to Flame Strike, but this has done its job. Yeah, this did its job. The Flame Strike, the Flame Tongue Totem did its job. Everything has done its job there. It's really not a big deal. I'm just 1 card behind. No probalo. Alright, let's go ahead and think carefully. I got 8 mana. I could put 2 of these. I'd like to actually put a totem out, though. So we'll hold off on this for a little bit. Actually, 4 plus 3, 7. Oh, I can only do a totem in 1 thing. I can't do a totem in 2 things. I actually do want to play this then because it survives another Flame Strike. My opponent only has 8 mana, not 9. 9 mana is a critical mana amount for mages because 9 is the point at which they can hero ability and Flame Strike, so you can kill everything with 4 health or less, and 1 thing with 5 health. But she can't quite do that just yet. So she needs an answer right here, or she dies. And if she even if she kills this thing, the Flesh-Eating Ghoul gets buffed up and can attack for the win. So she has to kill everything here. Or play a Taunter. Okay, that is actually a decent answer. It's not good enough, unfortunately. Haha, very clever. So what she did right there is basically, if she hadn't done that, my Darkscale Healer could have attacked into the Abomination. They both would have died. Flesh-Eating Ghoul would have gotten pumped. The 2 damage wouldn't have actually been enough to kill it. It would have had 1 health left, and then it would have died. However, as it stands, what I can actually do... I mean, I have a number of ways I can kill my opponent. I think the most straightforward is just Hex. I can just Hex that, kill it, swing past, and that's the game. Alright, that was a very good game against Mainstream the Mage. It was interesting. It was kind of like the reverse of the Druid game. In the Druid game, I had a great start, and then he pulled it around. In this game, my Mage opponent had a great start, and I pulled it around. So that's why you should never give up hope, folks. I was so behind that whole opening, but then I just kept playing my cards, and eventually the Mage skipped a beat. I don't know what was in her hand. I guess it was Flame Strike and some other stuff. I wonder what she was holding on to, like some really late game things. I'm not sure. Let's take a sip of Good Luck water here. 4-0 is a scary place to be. This is where you start to hit some really hard opponents. Another warrior. Chrome the warrior. This is a different warrior from before. I got the ooze. That's a keeper for a factoid. Tricky hand here. I don't really want to play this on turn 2. These are all fantastic creatures. All of them are good against weapons and buffing and all that stuff, but I can't keep them all because if I keep all this, I'm not going to have anything to play till turn 4. Well, till turn 3 because I am second. I'm going to keep this hand. This is just all so good against warriors. I don't mind past turn 1, totem turn 2, coin one of these guys turn 3. This has Divine Shield, so it survives weapons. This makes 2 things, so it's good against weapons. This has 4 health, so it's good against weapons. Plus it buffs something that came up from before. It's just such good stuff against warriors. I don't even care. This suggests my opponent does not have any weapons in his hand, or else he would have surely waited to play this until he got one. But that's not a reason to just throw the ooze down here. I'm not going to be crazy. If I coin out the golem right now, then on turn 3 I have nothing to do. So what I'm going to do is just make a totem. Healing totem is literally useless. My opponent may decide to, hit it, so it was kind of like a proxy warrior ability where I got 2 life from doing that. Okay. So she's going to do that. Finish off the totem. Very fair. Alright, so what do I do here? Well, I'm definitely going to coin something out. Question is what? This? This actually holds up pretty well against his stuff. This also does. He could actually pop Divine Shield and trade the Shattered Sun Cleric for it. Leave this at 1 health. God, this buff is pretty good. Of course, there's Earth Shock. I could get it down to 2 health. Let's silence it, then get it down to... Yeah, but that's not really that great. It's a pretty good opener for my warrior opponent. I'm tempted just to do this, though. Let's see. If they could both run in and kill the mechanic, but then they're both at what? Does 2 health, 1 health. Kill the guy with 2 health. Put this thing down. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best play. Let's actually spread out a little bit. Swarm the board a little bit. Give myself some flexibility for what he might play at 4 mana. I mean, if he keeps on having stuff to play, if he curves out 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, I could be in some serious trouble. I might need the flexibility of extra stuff on the board. Oh, that's a pretty good answer. That is a pretty good answer for what I just did. Oh man, where's Lightning Storm when you need it, huh? Not there. Uh-oh. Okay, well things are definitely starting to get a little bit scary. I have to really do this. This is not the greatest use of that card, but finishing off the creature is important. Am I desperate enough to Lava Burst that down? Have only 3 mana left next turn? No, I'm going to play the Golem. So I'm a little bit dicey here. I'm going to take a little bit more damage, 6 more from the Warrior, potentially. But I want to put this on, and I want to make sure I have more than 3 mana next turn. Oh, Christ. Well, at least I have the Ooze. So that's good. Alright, chose to voluntarily give up the Shattered Sun Cleric. Just going to use the weapon to finish that off. Fair enough. Alright, so what we're going to do here is hope for the best. Ah, the Beast. That'll be good next turn. Let's actually play the Ooze, kill that weapon. And I think I'm actually going to Lava Burst that guy. I am overloaded, so this stops me from playing the Beast next turn. But here's the thing. I don't actually want to play the Beast. I just want to play one of these guys. Probably him. If my opponent will just take a breather for a moment and have a slow turn, I can catch up. It's unfortunate playing the game where you're hoping for your opponent to miss a beat. Okay, all things considered, that could have been a lot worse. That's actually kind of annoying. Oh, I can't trade. He's going to keep attacking past me, that bitch. Ugh. This is bad. Dark Iron Dwarf was not enough to kill this thing. Oh, fuck my life. He's going to hit me for 3, 6, 7 at least. Play the Berserker and make a totem. That doesn't seem right. This in a totem? Fish for a taunter? Oh man, nothing but the taunter would be any good though. Alright, let's make the Dark Iron Dwarf. He's big. Let's do this. Hopefully we can finish that guy off next turn. And nothing too terrible happens in the meantime. Yeah, this warrior just had a really good start. I mean, he was on curve and got everything good to happen. Oh, no, that's really good. Ah, fuck. No, that's even more good stuff for him. Okay, I need Lightning Storm. It is Lightning Storm or bust for Papa Boris. Not very good odds, and that's not going to do it. Yeah, so... It's got 4, 6, 9, 12... 14 damage. Let's see if we get a Taunter Totem. We do not. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. That is the game. Yeah, man, so that's just what happens sometimes. My opponent just never stopped ticking, and this taunt was incredibly good for him. It stopped me from killing off his important creatures and saving myself the damage. I just never had a moment to breathe. So yeah, I kept a bit of a slow hand, but a good hand, and my opponent pounced all over it. So that's what happens. Maybe I should have mulliganed. If I had, I might have been able to get some of my 2-drops and hold up a little bit better. But then again, I just had such good cards. I felt like if my opponent had anything less than a perfect draw, I would have been really, really in good shape. And my opponent proceeded to have the perfect draw. So that's just how it goes. All right, well, I'm going to drop all this stuff. Learn my lesson, especially against hunters who can be so aggressive. Let's just make sure our start is as fast as possible. This is very good to see the Rockbiter weapon here. If he does get an early play, I can kill it, which is really good. Oops, I don't want to say well played. I want to say greetings. I always want to say well played instead of greetings. Alright, we don't need to do anything here. It's just end the turn. And this beast, I drew a legendary, I drafted a legendary. He just will not stay out of my hand. Alright. That is a bit frustrating. Ugh. So Kobold Geomancer just dies to that. I'll just make a totem. We'll hold things steady with the totem for now. I don't want to lose this guy to that stupid thing. Emperor Cobra. Right, that's going to need to get Rockbitered. My opponent decides to kill the totem. Rockbiter weapon. Kill that thing. Do I make another totem? Do I drop a creature? Alright, we'll just drop a creature. A little bit of a waste there, but I think it's better to do that than to take any more damage. Keep wasting my time making totems. Oh man, Lightning Storm. Man, I really wish I had drafted that second Lightning Storm. Apparently it's just good all over the place. Lava Burst is going to be good someday. Let's drop our Dragonlings here. So his board can trade with my board exactly, if he wishes. Which is sad, because I'd really like to play my Cult Master. Ah, I see what you did there, sir. He's going to trade. Oh no, he's just going to hang on tight. Well, now I really wish I kept one of those Dark Iron Dwarves, because buffing this up would let me kill the Hun Master. I could Lava Burst there. And I still can't kill the Hound Master, but the Hound Master does kill me, which is a little bit sad. Is there anything better? I could Cult Master, run in, draw a card. This is at 2 life. That doesn't seem good. Man, I really wish I had the Dark Iron Dwarf. Well, we're going to do Lava Burst here. I think I have to do that. Nope, hang on. Let's play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul first. Coin. Then Lava Burst. No need to suicide right there. Let's just right on by. Sad that I can't play the Beast next turn, but against Hunters, when you're at 20 life, you need to kill something that's dealing 4 damage too. Oh my Christ, this is terrible. Where's Earthshock when you need it? Oh, Dark Iron Dwarf, you're a little late, buddy. Man, I hate this, but I think I have to do it. Yep, I can't even play the Cult Master draw a card off of this. This just needs to die immediately. Wait, no, I could play Lava Burst. No, this is 1 damage short of being able to kill that thing. Oh my fucking Christ. I could flip this, hope for a Taunt Totem, I guess. No, let's just kill this thing. This sucks mountains of ass, but it needs to be done. Alright, so my opponent, I'm again in the same situation as I was against the Warrior. He just will not stop playing really good stuff. Thankfully, this isn't the Charger, so I've got that going for me. He's got lots of taunt here. He's got 11 damage coming at me, which is really terrifying because I'm at 16 health. I think I have to do this and just pray for a taunt totem. I did not get one. Let's just drop this down to have something in the way. Oh my god, these games! I even had a relatively aggressive start that time, but man, my opponent just played creature after creature after creature and overran me. Yeah, he's just going to ignore everything I have. And then in a couple turns, I'm going to be dead to hero ability. Oh, look at that! Longbow, that's the game. Well played. Oh, well, this got bad in a hurry. Oh, my God. I cruised up to 4 wins. And then here we are at 4-2. Let's go ahead and see if we can get up to 5. I still have never had an arena where I went below 4. And I'm happy at least that streak is continuing here. But man, those games were frustrating. It wasn't like I played badly, I don't think, although maybe I did. It was just my opponent like just kept spamming the board with all his cards, and his cards are better than my cards. And that was the end of the story. Sporkus! Good name for a priest. Oh man, you know, fuck these questing adventurers. Let's just send it back. Keep the fairy dragon. It can't be targeted by Shadow Word Pain and all that nonsense. This is also a good early drop for some aggression. And we got our late game here if we can survive. See, this is what I mean though. I mentioned this in an earlier video. Hunters do very well against me, but whenever I play as a hunter, like what that guy just did is not what I do. I end up just, you know, playing mediocre stuff, and then having all of it die, and then getting overrun because my hero ability is useless. Hunter's ability, which deals 2 damage to your opponent, is useless if you're not winning. Like, it either wins you the game, or it does nothing. It's very, very swingy. Alright, anyway, Scarlet Crusader is a pretty good card. If he has Shadow Word Pain, though, the Divine Shield is irrelevant, which is sad. But, you know, not every priest is going to always have Shadow Word Pain, so it's not like you can play around that. You just gotta put your stuff down and hope for the best. Alright, finally I have an opponent who has like a normal human being start, not just playing thing after thing after thing against me. Let's see if he's got the Shadow Word Pain to kill my Crusader. Even if he does, that will be most of his turn. Next turn I can make a totem, play the Ooze. Priests don't have weapons, so I don't have to worry about that. He's got 8 cards, one of which is the coin. He hasn't done anything yet so far. Here comes the coin. Mass Dispel. Wow. Well, that's interesting. So I lose the Divine Shield. This can now be targeted. But other than that, I guess I'm okay with that. Let's swing. Swing. I don't actually... Now that this Divine Shield has been popped, I am just going to make a totem. So I'm doing here what I keep wishing my opponents would do and they don't, which is skip a beat. I didn't really do anything good for 4 mana right there. The reason for that, for not playing the Ooze, is it just dies to Holy Nova. And there's a good chance my opponent's going to have that coming up. Shadow Word Pain, he can target this now because it has been dispelled. And Holy Smite, wow, he's just taking care of business here. Well, I do have some spell power here, and I got really good plays coming up. I am first drawing a card. And then I'm playing Fire Elemental, unless of course my opponent puts no pressure on, in which case I can drop good old Beast. This is a bit scary against Priests, because Priests do have Shadow Word Death, which would kill this and give him a 3/3, so maybe I don't want to do that. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, well, here I think is the right time for the Fire Elemental. And I'm going to deal damage to the Lightwell. The Lightwell heals itself, I can still finish it off next turn. No, that healed my opponent fine, so I'll be able to kill this off, stop it from being a threat. I do have this guy coming down. I'm actually going to play him over the Beast, because this guy is stealthy, so he's not going to just die to a Shadow Word Death. I'd like to see if I can bait out Shadow Word Death on this Fire Elemental. We'll see if he does that. Light Spawn. Okay, so no Shadow Word Death just yet. That's good. Earth Shock would be great against this. It would make it a 0/4. And he's going to heal up. Okay. Dark Iron Dwarf. Yeah. Well, let's think about this. This is currently set to trade against my Fire Elemental, which would be awfully sad. 4/4. A 4 mana card for a 6 mana card. I can deal 6 damage, bring him in at 16, but the Lightwell plus hero ability kind of gets him back. So it seems pointless. I could actually play Dark Iron Dwarf, buff this, kill that, keep my Fire Elemental alive. My opponent seems not to have Shadow Word Death here. So we're actually going to go for this plan. Ooh, hang on, I can use this, actually. Let's kill the Lightwell. Or to kill that? No, that's pointless. Okay, yeah, we're going to go for this plan. So buff this, kill the Lightwell before it gets to be a problem. Play this. Go kill the Light Spawn before it gets to be a problem. Kill the Lightwell. It's so confusing. Light Spawn. and light well. It's kind of confusing. There we go. Anyway, this is good. So the priest's mass removal is Holy Nova. I'm resistant to that. He appears not to have Shadow Word Death, so this thing should be safe. And this can be killed by Shadow Word Pain, but he's actually going to silence it. Okay. And play his own. Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. Dark Iron Dwarf. Could buff this, kill that, swing for 10. Another option would be to attack, attack. Ooh, I like this plan better. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack here. I'm going to attack here. And I'm actually going to just go ahead and attack here as well. So what this does is allow me to play the Dark Scale Healer, heal all my guys up above Holy Nova range, and make another totem. Healing totem, even better. Fantastic. So this Fire Elemental now continues to heal up. So he's in trouble. His mass removal doesn't work against me. It only kills my totems, nothing else. Even if he's Spell Power plus Holy Nova, all it dies is the Silenced Harvest Golem. He's got a ton of power coming his way. 14 damage is on his way. Naked Cult Master, a sign of desperation. This looks like it's going to be a win for me. Let's see what he's got. Thought Steal, okay, you could get some good stuff there. Dark Iron. Can I win right here? 6, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20. No, I cannot quite win. So what we're going to do is kill his Cult Master. Don't let your opponent have creatures on the board. Let's play this guy. He's all stealthy. Make another totem. And smack-a-doodle-doo. Alright, well now my opponent's in serious ass trouble here. He would need to somehow find a way of killing everything and also taunt. Probably the best combo he could have here is Auchenai Soul Priest and Circle of Healing. It's a 0-mana spell that heals 4. And with the Auchenai Soul Priest it would deal 54 damage, but even then some of my stuff would survive. Alright, this is unimportant. I see what you did there, sir. I see what you did there. Okay. Fair enough. This is actually a real problem right here, because it's got the old Divine Shield of Rue, so let's actually hex that. Pretty sure I've got the win here. We can kill it like that. We can kill this like that, and yeah, the rest of it's just enough. Doink. Oh, loink. Alright, Sporkus the Priest, that was a good game. It's an honor playing you. Let's go ahead and see who our 5-2 matchup is. Man, I'd really like to go high in this arena so that I can level my Shaman up to 10. I haven't actually... There's like an achievement, I think it's like 100 gold or something, or maybe a pack for getting all the classes up to level 10. So it'd be nice to just get the Shaman up to level 10 and forget about it. I think I might have to get all the way up to 9 wins for that to happen, though. So to improve my odds, let's take a sip of Good Luck Water. By the way, in case you didn't know, Fire Elemental is just an amazing card. So one thing I like about Shamans, they have a good 6-drop. I find that classes that have a really good 6-drop get a nice edge in the arena. I think actually every class has a 6-drop. Or do they? Do mages have a 6-drop? I don't actually know if they do or not. Meet the Hunter. That's funny. Okay. Quantic Adventure is really not good. Lava Burst actually is not great either. I've got this Lightning Storm. I'm going to see if he can overextend a little bit, and so I can use that to catch up. Hopefully we can get some early plays. Uh-oh, this could be this could be trouble. I don't like how this is starting at all. I have nothing to do except make a totem on turn 2 and this on turn 4. Okay, well I've got a turn 2 play that's good. This might be able to trade with an early beast or something or other. I'm just going to be throwing stuff in the way, trying to survive to the mid-game, basically. Uh-oh, he's got an aggressive start. That's not good. What has he got for me here? Starving Buzzard. Yeah. Card advantage. Alright, well, this is about as good as things get. Let's play the Monty Berserker. And cross my fingers that he doesn't have any beasts to play on turn 2. I doubt he would have coined this out if he had no beasts. But, well, hope springs eternal, huh? What does he got for 2 mana? That is the question. Silence. And that is a beast. This owl is a beast, so that was good. He gets to draw a card. Okay, well, all things considered, it could be a lot worse. So my guy's not enraged right now. It's pretty much the only problem. Let's see if I can spring a totem. Basically, I'm just always hoping for taunt against hunters. Nope. So I heal a completely irrelevant point of health. I don't heal myself, which against hunters is just heartbreaking. But anyway, I'm just trying to you know, hope that he will attack this and not deal damage to me, because I feel like against a hunter, a lot of the time, if you can just survive, you'll be fine. So let's see what he's got for 3 mana. Hopefully nothing too great. If I can just play one of these and not be overrun, I'll be okay, I think. Right. He's got the beast. He's gonna kill my totem, fair enough. I can use the Earthshock. No, let's just play that. This survives against his board. I can actually kill all his stuff, and my mechanics will survive. So that's all I'm going for. I'm just trying to live, man. I'm just trying to live. Shattered Sun Cleric. Alright, that's actually solid. Now they trade, but still it trades. That's good. So he's not hitting me. I'm very happy about this. Oh, where's the Dark Iron Dwarf when you need him? Not here. I could have pumped this up, killed the Shattered Sun Cleric. Well, anyway, what we're going to do here is play this guy again. No need to Earthshock and kill this thing. Let's just kill off his wolf. Again, I'm just trying to stabilize against the hunter. Because if he's a hunter, he's probably playing an aggressive deck. He's probably got a lot of cheap stuff. So if I can just survive against it, I'll be okay. Yeah, see, he's playing a 2 mana on turn 5. Another Shattered Stone Cleric. This was actually really good. Yeah, he's kind of back in the action here. Okay, well, I think this might be the time for Lightning Storm. I want to play this first, though, to get the spell power. So here is like a textbook how you use the Kobold Geomancer. You play this first, then you play the Lightning Storm to guarantee that everything dies. So I just killed 3 cards with 1 card. I've got 2 creatures on the board. Now we're cooking. Now if he's got multi-shot, he can kill both my things, but that's okay. This is only half of a card, and this already did its job. That secret is likely to be Explosive Trap, in which case both my creatures are dead, pretty much no matter what. So, if they're dead, they're dead. Let's see. Explosive Trap, alright, fair enough. Do I play the Dark Iron Dwarf on an empty board, or do I make a totem? I think it's actually correct here to play this guy. Even though I'm wasting the ability, putting a 4/4 on the board is actually really important right here. And then I can play this guy next turn, hopefully start some beatdowns. Hunter's not the best at killing this, actually. He'd need like a Hunter's Mark and a weapon. Well, actually, a weapon's not that great. He'd need like a Hunter's Mark and a creature to finish this off. Hunters are really just not good at dealing 7 damage. Explosive Shot only deals 5. Alright, he's got... Actually, this is the worst thing he could have possibly gotten from his standpoint. The Charger could have killed this. The Taunter would have survived against it. So, the fact that he got that is really, really sad. And it's a good thing, though. It's good. Notice how good of a thing it is I played this guy. Now I can just kill this. Boink. So what I want to do here, do I want to let this Imp Master keep on making imps? That's kind of a problem. Because, they can actually pop this Divine Shield and stuff. Let's see what a totem I get. I think I'm going to make a totem and make the beast. Hopefully it's a taunt. Man, I just cannot make taunts to save my life. Let's go ahead and do this. At least my Dark Iron Dwarf gets a bit healed up. Oh, I'm so sad that I'm not getting healed here. But he's only got 3 cards left. I've got really good removal. All minions loose. Okay, so this is just a draw card. He's fishing for cards. Got a pretty healthy life total, and he's got nothing big on the board, so I might be okay here. Just depends on what he's got. Corehound. Okay. Well, folks, this is a textbook study on why Corehound is a terrible card. Observe as Light Lava Burst kills it. So, don't use Lava Burst or Hex. Definitely Lava Burst. So what we're going to do is the following. Going to play Questing Adventure. Going to play the Scarlet Crusader. Pump this guy up. And we're going to Lava Burst. Kill this Corehound. Let's kill this. Stop any more imps from coming up. And I'm actually going to think very carefully, because if I hit him, that's 9 damage, which is good, but if I leave these 2 alive, they can kill the Scarlet Crusader. Actually, I'm okay with that. I think it's important to start hitting him. Just try to finish this game out. I've got the Hex and Earthshock, so it's 2 ways to stop Taunters. Only thing I'm possibly afraid of is if he has a way of killing this guy. So if he has like an Explosive Shot, you get Explosive Shot. Doesn't look like he has it, though. He wouldn't have enough mana now to cast it, but he could have done 5 damage to this, swung these 2 guys into it, finished it off. Silence the Questing Adventure. Alright, fair enough. Looks like he's choosing to kill my Dark Iron Dwarf rather than my Scarlet Crusader, which is fine, because the Dark Iron Dwarf could kill this, the Scarlet Crusader cannot. I respect that play. Let's see if I can win the game. I got 9, 11, 14, no extra damage here. Okay, well, I think what we need to do here is... actually, let me flip to see if I can get a spell power totem. Taunt. It's pretty good, actually. Let's keep smashing him. And actually, let's just keep on smashing him. Let's play a pint-sized summoner for the hell of it. And let's kill this. Gotta hang on to the Hex, though, in case he plays some kind of a taunt or something. Or some other big problem creature. This taunt was a pretty good flip. So the Zero Drake is not that useful. He's gonna have to have something else to get past. He's restoring 3 health to me. Killing command his own creature. Alright. Good game. If he had healed himself back up to 8, he was still dead, and kill command did not deal enough damage to this to kill it, so yeah. He was screwed. Good game, Mr. Meat the Hunter. God, that's such a great name. Meat. It's what's for hunting. Alright, we're up to 6-2, so it's that exciting moment in the arena where your life is on the line. Would love to make it to 7 wins with my inaugural Shaman post-patch game. That would mean I'd have a nice 100% success rate in my spreadsheet. So as you can see, the Shamans, you know, everything that was great about the Shaman before, all the great class cards, the removal spells, the nice overload cards, all that's still fantastic. The totems are still really cool, but that healing makes a difference. It really gives you a lot less security when you're playing against Hunters and other aggressive decks. You know, I used to play all the time against people whose, like, usernames were, like, really uncreative, and now we've got, like, people with, like, random words. Meat. Price. What the heck? Okay. Scarlet Crusader, solid keeper. Hex, do I want to keep this? Seems like more of a late game card. What? You know, actually, priests, I'm gonna keep this around against the priest, I think. No, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get one of my 2-drops. I'm gonna risk it a little bit. Northshire Cleric and some other things I might want to hex, but man, I think it's worth it to try to get some early plays. Okay, so we've got a Rockbiter Weapon for early removal. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have a curve. No real need at all to use the coin right here, otherwise I'd have nothing to do next turn. So we'll just pass the turn, see what my opponent's got to say for himself. He's going to heal me. Alright, fantastic. So, I've got options here. I can just play the Kobold. I can also coin out the Adventurer. So at 3 mana, Priest could deal with this with a Shadow Word, Pain, or a Holy Bolt, or like Wolf Rider. If he doesn't deal with it, it doesn't seem that good. I'd rather actually play the coin after the Questing Adventurer. That is, after all, the main benefit of the Questing Adventurer is that it triggers on-off of coins. Like if I could Questing Adventurer on my next turn, coin Rockbiter Weapon, he's a 4/4, I can kill whatever he plays. My opponent has a very slow start here, which is something I am A-okay with. Let's swing. Don't want to play the Questing Adventurer. Well, he couldn't kill this thing. At 4 mana, what's he going to have that could kill this? I don't know. Let's actually just play this out. I imagine if he had a Shadow Word, Pain, or a Holy Bolt, he would have killed the Kobold, so... Since he didn't play it last turn, and 4 mana makes no difference for the Priest, he's going to be in trouble here. Mind Games. Oh, jeez. This could be trouble. Alright, well that was probably the worst Mind Games in history. Ah, boy. How many ways are there to kill it? Lots. Well, I could play this, coin this, but I don't actually want to get this up to 5/5 just yet, because then Shadow Word Death would kill it. But it would be nice to get it up a little bit. So I think what we'll do is, let's not be greedy here. Let's just play 1 spell. Oh no, this dies to Holy Nova. I have to worry about Holy Nova, I think. Yeah, let's respect the Holy Nova. Let's play this to buff my Questing Adventurer, use his newly buffed state to kill that totem, and swing. So he's up to turn 5, which is Holy Nova territory, but this just pops a Divine Shield. This guy lives, this guy dies. It's fine, he already did his job. Let's see what my opponent's got for me here on turn 5. Silence, alright, fair enough. This is a bit of a desperation move. Obviously, I'm trading extremely profitably into this guy. Now, Holy Nova at this point does sort of kill everything, which is a problem. Oh, man. So I could, of course, Rockbiter Weapon and keep the Divine Shield on my creature. You know, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this. The Dragon Ling dies to Holy Nova, but she herself does not. I'm going to use Rockbiter Weapon just to preserve the Divine Shield on this against Holy Nova. And I'm going to swing, swing, swing. Okay, so next turn, actually, I can coin Ravenholt Assassin, which is pretty spectacular. It survives Holy Novas, and it hits really hard. And, you know, it's got stealth, obviously, so my opponent has a hard time dealing with it. Holy Nova is still the best thing he could play here, but yeah, so he's going to play it, but notice I preserved that Divine Shield. I got 3 extra damage coming through, and he's got nothing to do with 1 mana. So, yeah, this is looking really good. Doink a doink a loink. These guys die to Holy Nova. No reason to test him to see if he has more Holy Novas. Let's just play that guy down and get ready to ravage my opponent. So now I got 10, 12 damage out of 16. Actually, Lava Burst finishes the game. Alright, well, if he does nothing, he loses. This, alright, that'll save him. Because I have to use my burn spell to clear out the Taunter. I don't have Earthshock. If I draw Earthshock or if I draw my Owl, I can silence this guy and I can win. Nope. Alright, well I can do something that's almost as good. Let's play the Dark Iron Dwarf. Right there. Swing through here. Swing. Swing. This doesn't quite do it. So these all die to Holy Nova. Let's just make a totem. Taunt is nice. Not that he has any creatures. But my opponent's in serious trouble. I mean, just my creatures kill him. Even this guy plus Lava Burst would finish him off. If he heals, this plus the Mechanic plus Lava Burst would finish him off. So anyway, things are looking pretty good. My opponent had a pretty bad draw. It looks like he kept my... I'm guessing what happened is he maybe mulliganed some stuff, kept mind games around, hoping to get something good, and then he just didn't get anything good. Shadow Word Death, that's pretty good. Kills my Ravenholt Assassin. But he now loses. Because of Lava Burst being a very good card. 2 Lava Bursts. We'll just kill him this way, I think. Alright, good game, Price the Priest. I guess you could say the price was... you know, I'm not even going to make that joke. That's so terrible. Alright, we're up to 7 wins. Yay! We got a terrible card. Yay! And let's see if we can go any further. What I found at 7 wins, it looks like when Blizzard evened out the prize rewards, they actually did a pretty good job. It's like, what you get on average, my average 5-win earnings are about 50 gold below my average 6-win earnings. And at 7 wins, the average is like maybe 50 or 60 gold higher than what it is at 6 wins. So at 7 wins, it's actually not that impressive. You often get just 150, and I've never gotten above 200. So really nice to get up to 8 wins for that extra gold. At 8 wins, you can get like 300 gold. It's a huge difference. So whereas before, the really big difference... let's just keep the removal and dump everything else. Before, the difference that was huge was between 6 and 7, where like at 6 you could get nothing, and at 7 you could get like 200. Now the big difference is between 7 and 8. Well, we're not off to a super great start here. This is a really weak hand. Got nothing to buff with this dwarf. I got nothing to play. I mean, if he doesn't throw stuff at me to remove, I'm just going to be in serious trouble here. Even this Flesh-Eating Ghoul is pretty weak. It dies to Fiery War Axe. That's not something I want to use removal spells on. Ugh, this is bad. The Beast. Well, I could coin this out, but there's really no point. Let's just make a totem. Okay, this is the only totem that actually dies to the Novice Engineer. I had to get that one, huh? Fiery War Axe. Well, hell. Isn't that something? He's going to swing at me. Wow, he must have another Fiery War Axe behind it or something. Jesus. Alright, what we're going to do here is coin out Dark Iron Dwarf. Oh, I have to buff that thing? Shit on a stick. I can't play this. It just dies to the Fiery War Axe. Doesn't seem right. I can make a totem. He might not want to use the axe on the totem. Then I can maybe buff the totem the next turn with the Dark Iron Dwarf. Oh god, I already spent the coin. I can't take the coin back. FML. Oh, Jesus. I forgot this is a given minion, not a friendly minion. Oh man, that was a mistake. Well, this game's starting off bad. So first of all, I wasted the coin for absolutely nothing. And I think now I'm just going to throw that into Meat Grinder. So yeah, go ahead and kill it. Oh, fuck my life. This is so bad. Oh, sometimes you just have those games where everything's terrible. Everything is just terrible, and this is definitely one of those games. Well, at least my opponent isn't doing anything, just except for playing this in a Fiery War Axe. But and he's also armoring up. God, that was such a bad mistake. He armored up before attacking. That is really, really bad because you want to be damaged, so that Battle Rage draws you an extra card. That thing again. Oh my god. Oh god, I wasted the coin. I flipped the worst totem twice. Oh my god. Okay. This is actually a really good play for him because it trumps my Dark Iron Dwarf. Really the only sensible play I have. I could Lightning, but no, let's just do this. And I guess I'll take advantage of this crappy totem. Don't want to Earth Shock that thing. That seems like it's unnecessary. Alright, well I'm actually kind of in the game. Looks like my opponent had some kind of mega late game start, other than the Novice Engineer and his Fiery War Axe. He's got a huge gun, apparently. Got an Execute there? Nope, not an Execute. Interesting. Alright. God, this opponent is playing so bizarrely. I don't know about these plays. Okay, I could play this to heal him, but it's still going to die to that Stormpike Commando. So I guess what I could do then is like kill the Novice Engineer. I could flip, see if I can get a Spell Power Totem and kill that at 1 in 4 odds. If I don't do that, I have 4 mana left. What do I do with 4 mana? Cry? I could also play this guy. That's pretty nice. A bit risky if my opponent has Execute, but we'll go for it. We'll start the beats. If he has Execute, that would be very, 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 very good for him. Because he could run his Engineer in, Execute, kill my Legendary. But if he doesn't have Execute, I think I'm in okay shape. I can play this guy next turn, and I can just start smashing him really, really hard. Fiery War Axe. Well, all things considered, that's actually not too terrible here. He's not actually going to hit this guy, is he? He's armoring up before attacking like he's thinking about it. Like he's stealing, like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna... Wow. All right. That is pretty epic. Does he have like a whirlwind or a slam or something to finish this off? Why would he run everything? Oh wow, he's passing the turn. Holy crap. Oh, he's not gonna like this play. First of all, let's heal my guy. Second of all, let's destroy your weapon. And third of all, let's hit you for 9 damage. Wow, he actually just left my guy at 1 health. That is ballsy. Against the Shaman too, because I could always flip a healing totem, you know. Execute! Oh my god, that was... That would have been good for him to have last turn. So I guess I will count my blessings that it happened this turn. Cleave will kill my ooze, but not my Darkscale Healer, so that's fine. Alright, all things considered, I'd say I was very lucky there that he didn't get the Execute until it was a turn after. He killed all of his creatures and smacked himself for 9 damage. He's going to do that, which is an interesting choice. A bit risky. This opens them up to Forked Lightning. This guy's like not playing around removal at all. Little as you know, I don't even have Forked Lightning, but still. Alright, so what we're going to do here is, yep, I don't need to play this guy down just yet. Let's see if we can take a 1 in 4 chance to flip a Spell Power Totem. We didn't. Actually, this is just as good, though. Wow, that is really good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to smash face right here. Going to play Flame Tongue Totem right here, so now when he charges in, he takes damage. With 4 health, what do we do? Well, there's no need to put the Dark Iron Dwarf down just yet, so let's play Harvest Golem. Call it a day. Man, this game is going pretty well. I could still lose, of course. Anything can happen, but my opponent got horribly unlucky, and I think made some really bad plays as well, given how my start was. Okay, this is actually really not that scary at all. He's going to buff a doodle-doo. Armor up. Okay, he's got 21 health to my 26. I'm okay with this. This guy barely survives now. Yeah, there's no reason to be fancy. Let's just deal 1 damage here. That's pretty good. Let's kill that, which is also pretty good. Do I want to kill the Defender of Argus is the question. Well, let's actually flip. See if I get another Taunt Totem. I don't, so... I don't want... Well, how much do I care if the Defender actually kills the Flame Tongue? That's the question. I don't actually care that much. Let's hit him for 6 damage. If you want to leave my 6-1 alive, You're welcome to. Oh, he might actually have a whirlwind. That would be pretty sad. Okay. So here what we'll do is play Pint-Sized Summoner. Do you want to play this? Yeah, what we're going to do is buff my Flame Tongue, deal a little bit of extra damage to him, pass the turn. So if he wants to kill my Flame Tongue, he has to take some damage on his guy. And if he lets too much stuff survive, he's dead. Got 4. We'll see what he's playing here. Demolisher, totally irrelevant. He's got another Defender of Argus. Well played, sir. Well played. Okay, I see what you did there. Alright, he's going to do that, which is very smart. Kill my Flame Tongue, take the damage. What's he got for 3 mana? Ooh, okay, luckily I don't have any Divine Shields, which is great. Alright, Rockbite Weapon. I might be able to win this game. Let's think. I can kill that. Oh, this is 5 health. So yeah, I run those guys in like that. Then I've got 6 damage left. 9 plus 5 is 14. I think I win. 6 plus 8 is 14. Yep, so it's over. Whoa, 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 that's wrong. I need to do this. That was almost a disaster. Let's do this and this. Let's swing past. Rock Bite myself. Lava Burst, 5 damage for 3 mana. Man, that's just so good. Alright, we're up to 8 wins. 8 wins, of course, against Dido Padre, the warrior, is really the best place to be. God, I cannot believe how awful that game started and how well it ended. This just goes to show the importance of tempo. My opponent had that turn where he played shield block and did nothing else, and it let me catch up. Anyway, 8 wins is really the best place to be in the arena because you know that even if you lose, you're getting the maximum amount of gold. And if you win, well, hey, you got up to 9 wins, bragging rights, and you get a little bit less gold, but the overall value of the prizes at 9 wins are much better than at 8 because you're getting those extra packs, those golden cards, and I do care about that stuff. So I'm equally happy to get to 8 or to 9. Jumbaba! This is the 3rd warrior of the arena. He is a different warrior. As cool as the beast is, I don't want to keep that. That's a bit greedy. This also, I'm just going to mulligan. I'm going to learn my lesson from that game I lost. Let's just try to maximize my early plays and my outs. There we go. This is great. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Okay. So turn 1, we can coin out the Pint-Sized Summoner. Turn 2, play Scarlet Crusader. Alright, so I have the use for the Pint-Sized Summoner. Warriors, not the best actually at killing Pint-Sized Summoner. Pretty much all he's got is Slam, which is kind of a not very good card most of the time. And his Fiery War Axe. Okay, he's got the Fiery War Axe. That's a pretty good way, I suppose, but if he doesn't have that, he's not got too many options. Heroic Strike. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about Heroic Strike. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Alright, so the Pint-Sized Summoner dies, luckily. Luckily, that's not a Fiery War Axe, which means I can play this guy. We've got pretty good curve here. 3, 4, 5. I'm dropping some fat-ass beats here. Ooh, he's armoring up. Alright, he's missing a beat right there. That's really good. I get to just attack and keep up the pressure. What's really fantastic about this is I'm pretty cleave-proof. Cleave will just enrage him and pop her Divine Shield. I find that Cleave, actually, the more I play, the less I like that spell. It's 2 mana, deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions. I just don't like it. Shamans have Forked Lightning, which is basically the same, except Shamans have a built-in way to get spell power, so you're likely to be able to get 3 damage off of it, which makes a huge difference. Alright, let's see what he's got. Oh my gosh, he's armoring up again on turn 4. This warrior's got a slow start. I had some bad luck early in the arena with those amazing opponents who had just amazing draws. This guy clearly... my last couple opponents have had really bad draws. Look at how slow this was. Slam and armor. Ooh, poor man. Alright, well, yeah, let's just keep it going. We're gonna put the buff on him. He's a little bit less fragile. Past the turn. This is going great. I'm just swooping on in there. I've even got some mass removal. Got Fire Elemental in a couple of turns. Life is good, my friends. Life is good. Arcanite Reaper. Well, I don't have any oozes. That's actually a pretty solid card. Now, the issue for my opponent is that because I'm off to such an aggressive start, the fact that he's taking damage killing my stuff is actually kind of a serious problem. He needs to kill this Berserker. It has 1 less health than the Dark Iron Dwarf, but it has a higher upswing. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Like, what if he wants to play Whirlwind later or something? He's in trouble. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and keep on trucking. Oh, wait. Always draw cards first. Always draw cards first. Okay. See, he's taking damage every time he kills my creature. This is the disadvantage of weapons, is they're not good when you're behind, because the life that you have to pay to kill your opponent's creatures is actually really significant. Alright, well, considering I've got Lava Burst and Lightning Storm and Fire Elemental, there's not much. I mean, there's stuff, but there's not much that my opponent can actually do. Oh my god, this is going to be so amazing. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Oh god. My opponent's about to be so angry. Does he have another play? Armor, that's not very good. What is he holding on to? What has he got up here? Like Battle Rage? I guess Battle Rage is really bad. Wow, this is funny, but no, this is just so ball-breaking. My opponent's got to be thinking, like, I've been in a situation where it's like, oh my god, he has all the right cards. How bad can this get? Well, this was a very wacky arena. I mean, I hate to jinx it or anything and talk too soon, but considering I have all my late game here and this stuff, and I just am about to win with lightning burst, lava burst, I gotta say, I think all my late games in this arena, like my last 3 games, I think were all easier than like my first 6. It's so bizarre. Anyway, that was great games, folks. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please like and/or subscribe. And if you just can't get enough Papa Boris and you want to stick around, we're gonna see what we get as our reward. We're gonna see what we get in our pack, and we're also gonna take a sneak peek at our next arena. But again, if you enjoyed the video, do please like and/or subscribe. Alright, 2 packs. Alright, 2-pack. Actually, this is a lot of gold. Wow, 245? Solid amount of gold and 2 packs. That is a pretty sweet arena prize. Now, I've got a pack here from an earlier arena. So, oh no, wait, I don't. What am I talking about? I have 2 packs. I just won 2 packs. So we'll see what they both are. I'm really glad to have this. I think I needed that still. Freezing Trap, nice. Crazed Alchemist. Okay, well, Ice Lance. I'm pretty sure I already have 2 Ice Lances. I'll be disenchanting that shortly. See if this pack's any better. I got my fill of Secret Keeper. Really? Wow, this is one of the worst packs I've ever seen. Well, anyway, it was still a fun arena. Yep, gotta disenchant that Ice Lance and whatever else that was a duplicate. And if you would like to see the sneak peek for the next arena, it's going to be here. Ooh. Folks, we'll see you next time.